Okay, so for this song, again, we're just moving around from a G position, right? Just remember that there's a C sharp. Every C and F is C sharp. Then we jump to a D position, and then an A position. And then we're in D here. So maybe just go through and write down, I can write on this copy here, all the like 5 finger scale positions that you're in. Okay, and then the key switches here on measure 12. So we're gonna jump up here to a D chord, B flat. Let's look at that here. So in the left hand, maybe just practice this little melody here. So we're kind of at a D minor. There's no more F sharp. Now we have a B flat. B flat, and then you sort of stay here so you can cross over. Do that again. So it's kind of like this middle section is kind of sad, and then you go back to D major. So it's kind of like D minor for just a second, and then we go back to D major, okay? So I would just start by practicing jumping around from those positions. Practice jumping from a D position, or excuse me, a G to a D to an A, D, G, D, A, D. Okay, and then practice the left hand runs here, like from measures 13 to 17. Back to the beginning. Okay, so what our right hand does, these 2 lines are going to be the trickiest parts. What our right hand does, we play this chord. So we go G, A, B flat, and then C sharp. Do that again. Okay, now what we have here, this is called a chromatic scale. That's where we play like 1 key at a time to the very next key, all the little half steps, right? So you start with your 3rd finger on C sharp, and we just follow the fingering. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. So you use your thumb and your middle finger, except for when you have, except for when you have an F, you use your 2nd finger. 3, 1, 3, 1. So that's called a chromatic scale. Those are the fingerings for the chromatic scale. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. And then you use your 2nd finger for F. You can practice that a little bit. Just try to keep your hand kind of squished in this position till you get comfortable with that. And then this part is just like the beginning, okay? So again, we don't have to have this whole song learned in 1 week. So I'm gonna just play the whole thing so you can hear how the whole thing sounds, okay? D minor. There's that chromatic scale. Back up to a G, D, A, and we end on a D. D, and D. Okay, so just have fun with this one. Maybe just go as far as you can, or just start with that middle section, whatever you want to do, and we'll see how it's going next week.